it's the West All-Stars to start out. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. And stolen by Tatum. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Tatum.
You got to be careful around Tatum now. If you're not paying attention, he'll take that ball away from you quickly.
Jokic finds Doncic. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket with the shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. He didn't talk a lot about their game strategy. It was just about getting guys involved when they're on the floor. He also wants to see certain lineups together. He said it's fun dreaming about what could be if you had all this talent on the same team. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Irving. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Over Jokic. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
Down low. Here's Doncic. Beal with the block. They get it back. LeBron right side. Back to Curry. Shoots over Embiid. The shot by Curry. No good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Beal the pass to Embiid. Back to Beal. Shot from 16. No good there. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Antetokounmpo finds Curry. The game now all-time.
Yeah, just a nice little move through the contact there. Curry with the fantastic body control.
Irving passes to Leonard. Back to Irving. Tatum trying to break free. Irving's shot is good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Jokic. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Jokic with the bucket.
Tough shot that time by Jokic, finishing through contact. Great display of power and strength.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
So the West ends up going with the new group. Now here's Conley. Shoots from 12. Jump shot is good.
And this is Conley's game. Just terrific with that mid-range. The D has to be much more concerned.
Back to Brown. Stolen by Conley. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. And it's good. 2 points.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, excellent determination there from George. This wasn't going to be denied. Fighting off the physical contact and nailing the shot over good defense.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Levine. Shoots over Brown. And he misses his first shot of the game. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 2. Brown the pass to Simmons. Back to Brown. Over Levine. Randall grabs the board. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Harden has a wide open look. Goes back up. Levine can't hit. Simmons looking it over. George finds a bonus. Outside for George. And it's the East with the rebound. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Gobert comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And Paul subbed in for Lillard. Vucevic checked in for the East. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Michael Conley. Here's George. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. And Gobert kicks to Simmons. Paul for three. Drills the three-pointer.
That is the quick decision-making of Chris Paul. Doesn't take a single dribble, just sees it and hits it.
Harden outside. Right side Levine. The teardrop falls in.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The East All-Stars up on top. They lead by 3. After this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
On the court for the East All-Stars here in the second. They've got Mitchell. Zach LaVine is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Vucevic, and it's Harden in at the 2-guard spot.
Well, I tell you, it's a treat watching Harden play. I mean, he's so fluid in his shooting form, but he's also sensational driving inside and a capable passer as well. This guy's got it all.
Paul against Mitchell. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Chris Paul.
Nice aggressive move by Paul. You know, for a little guy, he knows exactly how to finish inside. Very good at making it happen against bigger players.
Harden the pass. Oh!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Brown, good.
You know, the three-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
Timeout. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
So the West ends up going with the new group. And then for the East, Tatum, he's checked in for Randall. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Levine. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. Antetokounmpo finds Curry. Lets it go from 14. Vucevic with the rebound. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And it's Mitchell missing. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. If you know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Curry passes to Jokic. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. It's Curry outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 7.
Boy, I like how quickly he threw the bounce pass there. Hard to defend against that.
And there's the pass to Vucevic. Back to Mitchell, and he commits the intentional foul. Sabonis, he's checked in for the West. Lillard comes in for Curry. A big group substitution here for the East. Embiid, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williamson comes in for Tatum. Bradley Beal's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Mike Conley in for Irving. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. Here is Conley. Outside Leonard. No good from outside.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Here's Beal. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
And this is Beal's role. He's out here to score the ball, and he does it at a high rate.
LeBron kicks to Lillard. Out to Doncic. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. Lillard against Conley. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Jokic finds Lillard. Banked in off the glass. Lillard's got the lead up to 5 now for the West All-Stars.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
The East All-Stars shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Randle comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's James Harden in for Leonard. And Simmons kicks to George. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 5 now.
And that kind of awareness from George is really exceptional, catching the defense flat-footed by rising up immediately on the catch.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Harden. Paul for 3. No good, shot missing. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. West All-Stars.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back. And Shaq, so many fans know Steph for the deep threes, but Curry is also one of the league's more efficient scorers.
Yeah, career 47% shooter from the field. Hits over 50% from the field one season, which he took 900 triples.
That is. He's just, you know, he was a 3-star recruit coming out of high school. Like, no one thought he was going to be a great player.
And that should do.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got LeBron James. Doncic out there with Steph Curry. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. The East All-Stars have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handle. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
LeBron outside. Here's Curry. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Misses off the left iron. And they're on the break. And now we've got the intentional foul. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Leonard, the pass to Embiid. Outside, Beal. Over Jokic. Jokic with the block.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
It's Beal on the wing. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Beal's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the West All-Stars. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Vucevic checked in for Joel Embiid. Lean comes in for Leonard. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Beal. Here's Irving, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here's Doncic from the arc. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Doncic has got 8 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Passes to Antetokounmpo. Over Tatum. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jokic. Brown comes in for LeBron. George is checked in for Doncic. And it's Damian Lillard in for Steph Curry. Here's Tatum. Irving with the ball. And stolen by Lillard. Here's Brown. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Jason Tatum.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented at knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
Julius Randle's checked in for the East. Conley now comes in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. Here's Randle. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Randle's got his second bucket.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. 1:46 left to play in the third. Mitchell against George. And it's sent back by George.
Terrific focus from George there, reading the shooter the entire way through. A great shot block.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Zion Williamson's checked in for the East. Lillard, and that one, good. Lillard's got 7 points.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
surveying the D. No one near Randall as he lets it go. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Lillard from outside. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And here are the East All-Stars, and now they decide to foul intentionally. This is his second trip to the free throw line. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. The West making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Sabonis. Simmons comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Chris Paul subbed in for Lillard. And a switch here also for the East. Harden's checked in, and here we go. Harden heading to the hoop, and the jam by Harden.
Really good to see Harden get nasty on defense. He's got quick instincts and quick hands, and I like how he pilfers it on occasion.
And George kicks to Simmons. Over Harden. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by George.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
Here's Randall, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
A tight game here in Atlanta.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Paul passes to Brown. Fires from deep. A shot by Paul, no good. And now here comes Conley leading the break, and there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. The East All-Stars have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks, double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there, and outstanding, not only in the locker room, but also in the community, too. Just 5-star in every way.
Beal, that's for 2. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
Now they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, in looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but
the points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. The East All-Stars up on top. They're up by 4. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the East All-Stars, Joel Embiid out there with Kawhi Leonard. And there's Bradley Beal, and it's Conley, and it's Harden in at the 2 spot.
So hard to guard, really, without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
And the first one at the line is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Jokic has checked in for the West. Doncic comes in for Chris Paul. Tatum, he's checked in for the East. LeBron James on the wing. Doncic finds Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And how about mixing it up inside there? Steph still a threat, that nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot off.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for James Harden.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Jokic.
Jokic doing a nice job getting right to the spot and capitalizing, taking advantage of the high percentage shots.
And a wide open look for Irving. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out. This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they got to talk about it quickly.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Beal. Dishes it to Embiid.
Fantastic defensive instincts. Encouraging signs of progress from Jokic.
James looking it over. Simmons dishes to Doncic. Pass to Jokic. Unloads from 13. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And now a 3-point West All-Star lead. Jokic has gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Here's Tatum, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the West All-Stars?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Ben Simmons. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Embiid wide open. Misses the 3. And the West All-Stars with possession. It's a 3-point game. And an intentional foul right there. And the first one drops.
And quite simply, Beal is an all-NBA player in our league, a multi-dimensional guard who does many things well, especially scoring the ball.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
They should. Should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Antetokounmpo passes to James. Curry on the wing. Clock at 6. Jokic with the bucket.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Jokic has gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. Curry against Irving. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Irving's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars. Curry passes to Giannis. Shot left block. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. Irving against Curry. Embiid from the high post. He drills it.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks. Recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Back to Curry. Count that one. Curry's got 24 points.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Pass to Embiid, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Damian Lillard's checked in for the West. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. The score knotted at 80. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
There's the pass to Embiid. To take the lead, it drops.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. Yes!
What confidence from Joel Embiid. Knocked that one down in a clutch situation.
Curry looking it over. It falls! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
It's stolen by Curry. Money!
Well, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They trailed by 1. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Embiid. Count!
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Lillard, the pass to Jokic. Now, Antetokounmpo. He's covered by Irving. It's good!
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They're down by 1. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And this is it, guys. Down 1. They've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to